part 2 of my career journey, how I went from a publicist to an influencer to a podcast host to now working at Barstool. We left off with me quitting my job when I reached 100,000 followers on Instagram and going to Coachella. I traveled so much when I first quit my job. That was like one of the best perks, partnering with hotels. I went to Paris, London, Miami, LA, Palm Springs. But I don't want to glamorize it. Working for yourself is extremely hard. I would say since that moment that I made the choice to work for myself, my anxiety levels have never been the same. My stress levels have never been the same. I've had some of my lowest moments, and I'd say I'm pretty entrepreneurial at heart. Working for yourself comes with a lot of pressure, and you also become unaware of when your next paycheck is gonna come. It's really hard to live in New York City and rely on yourself to pay New York City rent, do the things you want to do with your friends, enjoy yourself, and also self-fund your lifestyle. I wanted to do it on my own. I felt like I had so much to prove to people, and those were really, really trying times, especially when the pandemic hit. So I worked for myself. I made it work for 2.5 years. During this time, I was running my own podcast called The Publicity Podcast. I knew that I couldn't rely on just Instagram for my income because you don't own your Instagram. They own our platform. So if it were to go away, I knew I'd be screwed. So I started the Publicity Podcast where I interviewed reality stars and focused on pop culture. And then I started selling merch. And I did that for 2.5 years. And then I decided to move on, and I will tell you about my journey to Barstool in part 3.